Next, we've got the Dolphins, who pick at 13 this year. The offensive line is going to be a huge focal point for Miami here. They lost Teron Armstead. They're a perennial All-Pro, Pro Bowl left tackle, and the offensive line was already a pretty significant weak point for this offense. It's definitely something we want to evaluate because it's really going to determine how this offense operates. We saw them really air it out downfield for a couple years with Tyreek and Waddle really being the focal points of the offense. And then last year we saw them shift towards an offense pretty much predicated on the quick pass game. A lot of screen passes to Devon Achane and Johnny Smith. That was super valuable for them in fantasy, but we saw it come at the cost of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Tyreek Hill also seemingly aging out just a little bit. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind there. I would assume in general that this offensive line is not going to be fantastic next year, so I sort of expect to see more of the same, but it's certainly going to be a discussion going forward here. As far as specific players go and draft picks go, it's going to be really interesting to see if they add a running back as well. I don't think they're very satisfied with what they got in Jalen Wright, Raheem Mostert, not in the picture anymore. So it's going to be Devon Achane and likely whoever they draft this year. I personally do expect them to add a running back and probably a guy that they want to give, 10 touches a game. Devon Achane, probably a guy they want to end up in like that 15 to 18 touch per game role. And I think Achane can still be super efficient. We saw like Jahmyr Gibbs end up being super fantasy viable with a really similar role last year. But I'm just be interested to see what happens with the running back there. I do think they'll probably take a running back, and it makes a lot of sense. But if they don't, then obviously we'll just see a lot more of what we got of Devon Achane last year. Beyond that, though, they probably need to address the secondary. They lost Javon Holland to the New York Giants. There are a lot of trade rumors circulating around Jalen Ramsey. So it'll be nice to see what the secondary looks like as well. It's probably something they'll be looking to address in this draft as well. But I'd be shocked if they really do anything but offensive line at pick 13.